Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, My Paintbrush Tales. If you're new to this channel, my name is Vani and I'm a self-driven professional artist from Hyderabad. And on this channel, you'll be seeing lots and lots of tutorials on fabric painting. So without any delay, let's get started. So in today's video, as you can see, I'm going to paint this beautiful rose. So I've done other videos on rose, but the fabric that I've used before are different. Okay, so I've done tutorials of rose painting on organza fabric and also on cotton fabric, but this is Georgette fabric. Okay, so many people have this issue with organza that the fabric is transparent. So Georgette is a different fabric. It's a little better if you are not okay with organza. So in today's video, I'll be showing you how to paint on Georgette fabric, and also we'll be using red color today. Okay, so the colors that I've taken today are red and white. Okay, so the videos that I've done before are pink roses. So today we are going to do red. Okay, so I've taken red color and white color, and the colors that I use are acrylic colors. Okay, so you can use acrylic colors or fabric colors for this type of technique that I am going to show you. So I am not using any other colors, I'll be using acrylic colors only. So you can use acrylic colors or fabric colors, and the brush that I'm using is a round brush size 6. Okay, so I'll be doing petal by petal, and as you can see, I already did sketch. Okay, so did the sketch using a carbon paper. Okay, so I did use a yellow carbon sheet. So basically you have to have a sketch prior on paper, and then you'll be using a carbon paper to transfer it onto the fabric. Okay, so to get these kind of designs, you can simply go to Google or Pinterest and then get the sketch of whatever kind of design that you want, and then use carbon paper to transfer it onto the fabric like this. Now I'm starting with red. And also, if you're wondering about the consistency of the paint, okay, usually with time your paints tend to get thicker as well, and also when you get the paints, usually they are a little thick. While you're doing fabric painting, sometimes if your fabric is okay with water, you can happily add water. Okay, so with these colors I simply added some water. So simply added 3 to 4 drops of water into the color, so that the color becomes smooth for me to paint, and then I'm painting here. So usually on Georgette you can add water, no issue with that. So simply starting with red and then kind of filling half of the area with red like this, and then I'll start blending. So at this point I'm taking white, and then I will start blending like this. So because red is a very dominant color, usually white mixes with red and usually it becomes dominant. So that's why while doing blending, I usually clean my brush. So I've cleaned my brush, now taking white, and then I will try to blend the rest of the petal. So blending happens only when both colors are still wet. If even one color is dry, blending will not happen. So you have to be careful, you have to be a little quick, and that's why you have to do one petal at a time. So you have to blend very smoothly like this. So you can see how smoothly red is transitioning slowly into pink and then white. So we have to repeat the same process for all petals carefully. Because we added water to our colors, usually they move very smoothly, and as you can see, the red color is moving into the white because they are adjacent. So that's why what I usually try to do is I wait for these petals to dry and only then I paint the adjacent petals. That way color usually doesn't leak like this, or else this issue happens. So now what I'll do is I'll not touch these and then I'll start here. Cleaning my brush and then taking white. Very carefully we have to blend petal by petal according to the shape of the petal again. So if you observe, I'm cleaning my brush very often to get rid of the excess red on my brush. So same process you have to repeat for each and every petal. Same technique according to the shape of the petal. So if you want white to be visible more, then you have to use very less red. Or if you want red and pink to be visible more, then use red more. So depending on what kind of shades you are looking for, you have to use that color more. So I'll be repeating the same process for rest of the petals and I'll show you the finished look. I've finished all the petals and I'm only left with the center small petals. I'll show you how to do them. So I'm taking red. You need not be perfect with the center ones. Just randomly add white and then red. Because anyway the center petals are not detailed. So this is the final look of the painting. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.